Hi everyone, in this video, let's examine the simple path to wealth. Wait, what? When people hear the phrase, the simple path to wealth, they assume it's too basic or, well, too simple to be effective. But here's the thing, simple doesn't mean easy, and it certainly doesn't mean ineffective. In fact, it's quite the opposite. In this video, we're going to dive into the key lessons from The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins and reveal why this simple approach may be the most powerful financial strategy you'll ever need. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why simplicity can lead to massive wealth over time, and how you can start applying these tips today. Introduction to The Simple Path to Wealth. J.L. Collins wrote the book, The Simple Path to Wealth, as a straightforward guide for anyone, from beginners to experienced investors, looking to build wealth and achieve financial independence. This book condenses years of investment wisdom into one simple plan. Focus on low-cost index funds and stick to a disciplined, long-term strategy. But don't be fooled by the word simple. While the strategy may seem easy to follow, it requires patience, discipline, and a deep understanding of why this approach works so well. Tip number 1. Invest in low-cost index funds. First, let's talk about J.L. Collins' primary investment recommendation. Low-cost index funds. According to him, trying to pick individual stocks or to time the market is a losing game. Instead, the smart money is on index funds, specifically the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, VTSAX. Why index funds? They're diversified, low-fee, and, most importantly, they allow you to benefit from the long-term growth of the entire stock market. As Collins says, the market always goes up over time. This strategy minimizes risk and maximizes your returns in the long run. Tip number 2. Embrace the power of compounding. The second key lesson is the power of compounding. As Collins explains, wealth doesn't come overnight, it's built slowly, over time, as your investments grow. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to multiply. Every dollar you invest today is like planting a seed that will grow into a massive tree down the line. And the best part? The less you tinker with your investments, the faster they grow. Key tip number 3. Avoid debt like the plague. Avoid debt like the plague. J.L. Collins is crystal clear. Debt is the single greatest obstacle to building wealth. Whether it's credit card debt, car loans, or even student loans, these can keep you trapped in a cycle of paying interest instead of building your own wealth. If you're serious about walking the path to wealth, your first step should be to eliminate debt. Focus on paying it off aggressively before you start investing heavily. Tip number 4. Build a FU money fund. One of the most liberating concepts in the book is what Collins calls FU money. Yes, you heard it right. It is FU money. This is essentially a stash of money that allows you to make decisions without being tied down by financial constraints. It's the freedom to say no to a job or situation you don't want to be in. Collins argues that having FU money gives you the power to take control of your life. Start building this fund as early as possible. It could be a year's worth of expenses, or more, depending on your situation. Tip number 5. Stay the course. Ignore market fluctuations. Here's one of the most crucial tips. Stay the course and ignore market fluctuations. J.L. Collins emphasizes that the stock market will have ups and downs, but the long-term trend is always up. You need to train your emotion to be able to weather bad news such as market crash. The biggest mistake most investors make is reacting emotionally to market swings. Collins recommends staying calm and sticking to your plan, even when the market drops. Over time, this disciplined approach will reward you. Bonus tip. Financial independence is about freedom, not just wealth. Freedom. One of the overarching themes of The Simple Path to Wealth is that financial independence isn't just about money, it's about freedom. It's the ability to live life on your own terms, without being tied to a paycheck. Whether your goal is to retire early, travel, or simply have more time with family, the strategies in this book can help you achieve true financial freedom. Addressing the misconception of simple. So, why do some people misunderstand the term simple in this context? Well, because the plan is simple doesn't mean it's effortless. It requires discipline, consistency, and above all, patience. But if you follow these steps, the results can be life-changing. Like growing a tree, building wealth through the simple path takes time, but the rewards are immense if you trust the process. Final thoughts. So, there you have it. The key tips from The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. Now, you might be wondering, is this approach oversimplifying things? Well, here's the truth. While the strategy is simple, it's far from simplistic. The beauty of Collins' approach is that it cuts through the noise of complicated investment strategies and focuses on what really works. It's about sticking to the fundamentals and avoiding the pitfalls of overcomplicating your financial plan. Sometimes, simplicity is exactly what we need to succeed. So if you're looking for a clear, no-nonsense approach to achieving financial independence, this book could be your roadmap to success. Before you go, let me know in the comments, what's your biggest challenge when it comes to building wealth? And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more insights on personal finance and investing. Thanks for watching.